December, week 2. Writing, first grade, lesson 1. How to do detective lawyer. You should have a little study guide that looks like this. You see that there's a detective on one side and it's a little rat?
Yeah.
And then there's a lawyer on the other side. What is the detective holding?
Magnifying glass and paper.
Good. Detectives look for clues, right? They collect evidence and they look for clues, but the lawyer has to prove that the evidence means somebody did something or that they're innocent, right? So this guy gets the evidence, but this guy proves it. On here it says, in your composition book, write down what's missing using a cause and effect sentence. And here's an example. Put your fingers. I think the missing thing is blah, blah, blah. Because in the picture it shows blah, blah, blah. The because is what makes this a cause and effect sentence. Okay, anytime a sentence has because, it's a cause and effect sentence. So, let's look at the first, whoops, this is the first one, number 1. What do you guys think's missing?
A cat.
Aha.
Or a rabbit.
Or a rabbit.
Or a dog.
Or a little dog. What makes you think that?
Because the cage is empty.
Yeah, he's got a pet carrier. Okay. And it's something's supposed to be in there, right? What do you see there? What's that?
It's a syringe.
It's a syringe. So the covered up part of this picture must have an animal that's about to get what? A shot, a vaccine of some kind. Yeah. So that kid took his animal to the vet, right? And the kid is trying to get his animal out to get a shot. The animal doesn't want to, okay? So instead of saying a dog or a rabbit or a cat, could we just say a pet like JT said?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So ready? We're going to copy this. I think the missing thing is. Then we're going to write a pet. And then if you look at your pink sheet, the next word is this because, okay? And that's very important. That's the lawyer part, okay? The detective part is you guys figured out what's missing. The lawyer part is when you prove it. And it's really important to prove stuff in life because otherwise someone's just going to say you're wrong. Right? The more you can prove stuff, the less people will tell you what to do and say you're wrong. Okay? So here comes that important word, because. I used to learn how to spell that word by singing it because it's so hard to spell. And I would sing in my head, B-E-C-A-U-S-E, B-E-C-A-U-S-E, and that's how I learned it. B-E-C-A-U-S-E. Okay, because. And then it says in the picture it shows, okay, in the picture. And the main thing you guys said was the pet carrier, right? So that's what we'll write. Now, do you know what's really cool about Detective Lawyer? Is there's usually two, but you only have to do one of them. You can pick. This one I didn't pick today. I picked that one, but you could pick this one. Okay. If we had picked this one, does anyone want to guess what the missing thing could be?
Piece of paper.
Good guess, right? Could be a marriage certificate.
Or the flowers.
Flowers. It's probably the flowers. Okay? Because she's just, it looks like they just got married. People are scattering confetti. Do you see all the colors?
Yeah.
And she's just looking super happy. I bet it's the flowers. All right? But you're right, it could be the certificate. So if you had picked this one, you would write almost the same sentence. You would write, I think the missing thing is flowers because in the picture it shows a, what would the word be? In the picture it shows a what?
Like a person being
A person getting married. Good. Or if you wanted to just write a bride, or you could write a wedding. Okay? So it's a fun work. It makes you prove stuff. It's all about proving stuff. So there's always going to be something missing. And then you have to prove using everything around it why that's the missing thing.
Can you go?